I was out here looking at a few things, and I noticed we've got a few peppers here and there, so I thought I would just show you what we have so far. In this straw bale we have 3 pepper plants. This first one is called Violet Sparkle, and it's got some of them that are turning purple. They'll start out either green or yellow, and then they change to purple, and then finally they change to red. I have one that's more yellowish than green when it starts, and we'll look at that in a bit. But so far it looks like they're going to be pretty prolific. I topped this one, it had a bunch of little flower buds at the top, so it's going to be producing a lot more later. And this one over here is called Oda, and it produces sweet pepper. Well, the Violet Sparkle is sweet too, and the Oda produces it's a sweet pepper that starts out yellow, like that one. Then they turn purple, and then finally to red. But we eat them when they're purple, and we really like them. We grew these last year, and they did really well for us, and we'll be enjoying them again this year. Then this is an ornamental pepper in the middle, and it has a few peppers started. This is called Filius Blue, and it seems to be doing pretty well. Then in another one of our straw bales we have 2 eggplants, and then between them we have an ornamental pepper, and it's called Black Pearl, and it's doing very well. Let me show you how it got its name. Those little peppers do kind of look like little black pearls, and it should have a bunch of them. It has clusters of blooms that turn into peppers right on the growing tip, and the blooms are kind of a pretty purple color. This is the first time I've grown this variety. It's called Fe Grande, and it's a very productive pepper. I'm going to be picking some of these today, I think. It's got quite a few on the bottom. It's got lots of growing tips and blooms started at the top, so this should really be loaded in a few weeks. And then a couple over. I think this one down here might be a Oda, I'm not sure, but we'll find out later. But this one is called Albino Bullnose, and it has a couple of peppers that are about ready to pick, and I think I'll probably pick at least one of those today. And it's got quite a few blooms started and a couple of little peppers that have set on, so that should be giving us some pepper soon, besides the 2 that are ready. This is another one that I haven't grown before, and it's called Emerald Giant, and it's got a couple of peppers down on the bottom, and I topped it recently, so it's just now getting some good growth started at the top, some blooms, so we'll be getting more peppers off of that. And just for the heck of it, I did a graft. Don't remember what the other pepper type was, but I've got 2 types of peppers growing on this one if the roly-polies don't eat that one. Here's another Violet Sparkle. I've topped this pretty good, so it's going to look a little ragged for a couple of weeks, but it's got some new growth started, and I think it's going to really cause it to have more peppers in the long run. But it's got lots of little ones started, and a couple of some that are in the purple stage. And while I'm talking about this one, I also did a couple of grafts on it. Looks like that one made it. And I got another one somewhere, but I can't find it right now. Oh, it's down here. It's pretty, this one right here. And it's starting to grow pretty good. So it's going to have at least 2 types of peppers on it, maybe 3, I'm not sure. I should have took notes. And this is another Violet Sparkle. These things seem to be producing pretty well. And this is a variation on the first one. As I mentioned, they start out either yellow or green, and this is more of a yellow color. And these are shaped a little fatter than the other one. I think I kind of like this one. So I might be saving seeds from this. I'll have to wait and see how both types perform for me, but this one has more of a growth habit of similar to an Oda rather than the tall jalapeno-esque type growing pattern of the ones in the bale. And this is our good old dependable jalapeno. It's got some peppers on it. We use these in salsa a lot. And like some of the other ones, I attempted a graft on it, and it looks like this one has taken. So don't remember what type of pepper this is, but it's still alive and looks like it's going to make it all right. And last year I grew Poblanos for the first time, and that's what this one is. I bought this pepper plant and it's been laying down, so I think I'm going to have to stake it up, but it's got a few little peppers on it, and there's another graft that is going to make it. And as I mentioned, I didn't take notes on some of these grafts, so we'll have to wait till later to see what it is. Over here on the south side of the tomato plants, I have some more peppers. And let me see if I can get down here without messing things up. But this is another Albino Bullnose, and it's got some little peppers on it. Then some of these others, I didn't take notes or put tags on, but we can figure them out once they get growing good. But they're a little bit behind the peppers to the north, so I think that'll work out in the long run. We'll start getting these later, and they'll fill in whatever gaps we have from the ones on the north end. We also have some ornamental peppers, but none of those have peppers on them yet, so we'll update again when we get peppers on those. But if you're just now finding this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Otherwise, like, comment, and share. We'll see you next time.